I am Gurmeet. I'm a scholar of women's studies and Buddhist studies with the regional focus on Indian Himalayas. I earned my PhD from Panjab University in 2024, and my work focused on Tibetan women in exile, specifically their socioeconomic and political situation and their historical perspective. My work is published in journals like Asian Studies Review, Feminist Theology, and with the publishers like Bloomsbury Academic. In the public placing platforms, my work is visible in the academic blogs like London School of Economics and National University of Singapore. So across different spaces, I'm very interested in understanding how the Buddhist worldviews and women's lived experience intermingle and create experiential wisdom, which in Buddhism we call as Bhavna Mai Pragya. My project focuses on ecological wisdom, spirituality and climate change in Ladakh through women-led development. In essence, I'm very interested and ask the questions on the Buddhist ethics, women's everyday knowledge, particularly with indigenous knowledge system, which is helping to mitigate climate change. In the high-risk zones like Himalaya, I conducted a qualitative fieldwork with women farmers, with the monastic members, with the village leaders, with NGOs, and with the government official. I'm very interested in the linkages between the Buddhist ethics and the Buddhist philosophical idea of compassion, interdependence, and its relevance in today's world to cater the questions of climate change. My project argues that women are not passive recipient of climate policies and the government policies. They are the key knowledge holder who can help us to rethink how we are perceiving the world problems today. I am also trying to actually theorize the question of how we as academics are seeing the resilience, the adaptation to climate change in both Western and Eastern worlds. At Iméra, from September onwards, the residency has been great for me. One, because of the presence of different scholars, the scholars coming from the different disciplines, history, philosophy, sociology, the scholars of migration study, which was part of my PhD as well. So that has helped me to push beyond what I do and what I think. Now I can say that my conceptual framework is more strong than when I write here. The essential thing I liked about the Iméra is the presence of arts. The way they are presenting the scientific knowledge in the non-academic formats is really interesting for me, because that's what captures your eye when you look at somebody's research. My priority is to consolidate my findings and bring out the monograph on women ecological knowledge in Ladakh and the role of religious traditions, I would say, to mitigate climate changes at the grassroots. In addition to that, I will also be bringing a series of articles which deals with feminist theory, with environmental humanities and Buddhist studies. Professionally, I aim to hold a university position which can help me to use the same rigor of research that I'm doing currently, along with the innovative teachings. I want to build and design courses for the students which help them to see the Himalayan and Buddhist worldviews, and at the same time work with the NGOs, local communities and policy makers to ensure that the voices, what we call as a margin, should not be left behind.